After covering Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in our last video, it's only fitting that we follow that up with Pinocchio. During the late stages of production for Snow White, animator Norman Ferguson brought in a translated copy of Pinocchio for Walt to read, and he absolutely loved it. So much so that he greenlit the film while Bambi was already in production. Speaking of Bambi, due to having trouble adapting that story, it was postponed, which moved up production on Pinocchio. This time around, Walt wanted well-known actors to play the characters, which is why we got Cliff Edwards as Jiminy Cricket and Dickie Jones as the title character. Apparently, Mel Blanc, who supplied the voice of Bugs Bunny, had voiced Gideon the cat, but due to some last-minute changes in production, Gideon was made mute, and all of Mel's lines were cut. Anyways, on February 7th, 1940, Pinocchio was released, and unfortunately bombed at the box office. Due to wars happening in Europe and Asia, the studio took a huge loss. But there was a silver lining. Pinocchio became the first animated film to ever win an Oscar. Actually, 2 Oscars, for Best Original Song and Best Original Score. While not financially successful, Pinocchio had made just as much of an impact on the company as Snow White had.